It's the all-over shimmer stick, and all of a sudden you're like nodding, Catherine. You're like, yes,
that.
the grown-up luminizer.
I'm going to write all of this down. It is.
Well, because there's everybody's highlighting out there.
Yes.
But when I see it on social media, it's younger girls. It's a very intense flash of color that I thought, I'm not going out to the dance club. I'm just kind of going to the grocery store.
Yes.
Maybe I get dinner out with my sweetheart. I want to look like I have an Instagram filter on, but not at the dance club.
Yes. And what I like to say about our version is this is the difference between candlelight and halogen. And
perfectly said.
45. Yes.
Okay, so I can give you the stink eye like you gave me the stink eye when we're talking age.
I'm much better in candlelight than I am in halogen. So this is my go-to because it does let you take the best of the trend. Because there's a reason this is such a big trend. It's incredibly flattering if it's done right. It can be a little tough if it's done wrong. So one of my first things that I love about this is that it is a cream to powder formulation. So it's very blendable. It's very easy. It's very forgiving. But once you put it on, and it turns into that lovely powder, it won't budge.
Pretty.
And I have this major issue with really sticky things on my face because when the wind blows, my hair gets stuck in it.
Yes.
And I hate that.
So soft.
And because it is so blendable, it means that if you decide you want to touch up during the day and you already have makeup on, you can just pat this right in. I'm wearing the champagne.
Well, let's show the shades while we're just picking up because I think people are like, oh my gosh, you mean a grown-up version of highlighting? I love it. Okay, so here's what we have. Next here, I believe this is the bronze. No, this
Bellini.
is Bellini. Okay, so then again, you're going to get that peach kind of nectar tone. Here's the most universal. That's the champagne. That's a little bit of what I put on right around my eyes. And then here's the bronze. That's going to be our most limited. And that's going to be great, too, for contouring if you really are a little bit more experienced at highlighting, contouring, and your makeup in general. One of these alone at Anthropologie is $24. So we're saving you that $4 by you shopping for it today. I can tell you the bronze is going to be my most limited. Let me say this with big marquee letters, okay, right outside the theater. This is not glitter. This is that luminous glow lit from within. I said it better the second time around.
You got it. You nailed it.
But I know maybe you're thinking, okay, what color am I going to go with? So can you walk us through, Catherine, maybe what we want to do here?
So first of all, you need the champagne. Like, don't even think twice. You have to have the champagne. That's just done. Because this is the one that you're going to use on the top of your cheekbones. You're going to use it right under your brow bone for a little bit of a lift. I love it on your Cupid's bow. I actually love it on top of my eyebrows. It sort of gives you the impression that you got your brow shape. Yes, and you got the lift, which is great. So this one, perfect for all skin tones. As you said, no glitter. This is just this incredible sheen, this luminosity. Then we have the Bellini, with just like the drink, has a little bit of a peach in it. So this is, again, less about skin tone, more about what you want to achieve. I love the Bellini in place of blush.
I was just going to say that's what we're seeing here, and I'm loving the combination where the champagne and Bellini are working together.
Yes, and can I tell you, I also love this over lipstick, and because it's that cream to powder formulation, it will really set your lipstick, and again, put a little bit of a luminosity, a little bit of a sheen, but it's not sparkle, which I don't want. Okay, and then last, we've got the bronze. Which, again, if you are someone that uses a bronzer, this is a great way to have the luminosity and the bronzer together. And Riley has this, she's got all three, you can actually have your own contour kit here because you literally start with champagne on the top of your cheekbones, Bellini as your blush, and right under your cheekbone, you have the bronze, and boom. Blend and go.
And you know what? I'm scared to death of contouring. I've tried it with regular powder bronzer, and that's the thing. It went horribly wrong. But I picked up the bronze, and I just wanted to see how it went on my skin. I haven't played with this one before. I just kind of want to show you, like, it is not that orange, dark, powdery bronzer that we're used to. Like, look how faint that is. Like, it's even hard to pick up. So imagine that right underneath the cheekbone, right? You said there?
Yep.
Look at how blendable that is, and it's just giving off like a peachy bronze.
I love it. And
glow.
Because you've got that luminosity in it, it's so forgiving. I find sometimes with contouring, and particularly with bronzers, it can look dirty, it can look muddy, and then you kind of feel like, you know, does it look like I have something weird on my face? Because of the luminosity, that's not going to happen. It's just going to look beautiful, lit from within, that Instagram filter that we wish we could all walk around with. I had a friend who told me about a very famous actress who lives in a very fancy home in California, and apparently at her dinner table, she has special lighting just on where she sits.
You're kidding.
And I'm like,
you've got to be
hashtag
joking.
goals.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Hashtag goals.
But until I have that, I'm going to be wearing my shimmer stick.
Yeah, for $20, I'll go that way, because I can only imagine what she spent on the lighting. But it's just, again, youthful. It is effortless. That's what I love about Albeit products. It really exudes what Anthropologie stands for. Effortless beauty. This is a product you can get home and feel confident in using. There's your universal. If you've never tried this before, you want to go with the champagne. That's going to give you that traditional kind of glow, kind of build up your cheekbone, just make your eyes pop, maybe your lip look a little pouty and pop. Remember, this is all about a glow. It's not about sparkle or glitter. It's that dewy finish. And again, having a cream to powder formula is what makes this stand out from any other illuminator out there. Because I know you could go to the drugstore and pick one up for $10. Yeah. But that's the one you're going to struggle with using. Absolutely. And you'll use it once and hate it. And then there was $10 that you wasted.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at what I love is, again, we're seeing it on different skin tones. Oh my gosh, is that so beautiful? And it just looks like better lighting.
Better lighting, absolutely, in an instant.
Oh, absolutely beautiful.
It doesn't take a lot. A little goes a long way.
And she's using her fingers. You can use a brush, but listen, if I can skip a step, I'm all about that. So it's just so forgiving and easy. And such a great way. If you are interested in this trend and you're like, you know what, I think I do want to give this a try. This is the perfect product. This is training wheels. This is so easy and so beautiful.
I like how you said that, beauty on training wheels. All right, so it's $20. Remember, at Anthropologie, you'll spend $4 more. The champagne is most popular, and it is my most limited. Now we're seeing our model take, I believe, is that the Bellini?
Yes, I think
again,
got
it's the blush on the cheek, but I also noticed she touched her lips with it.
Yes,
yeah. Gorgeous. Again,
so
look at how blendable that is.
Isn't that great?
They're highly pigmented, but then they go on sheer, so they are buildable, blendable.
And again, because it's such a beautiful formulation with what we call a slip in the business, where it really, whenever I can get a technical term, I'm throwing it in. What I love is that it also doesn't tug on your skin. And so if you're putting something close to your eyes, you want to be thoughtful about that, and you don't want to be pulling. And so this is something that just slides over the skin and is just so beautiful. And I also have to say, another tip that I love for the champagne, and this is why you just need to have it in your makeup kit. If you have a lipstick that is too bright or too bold, I love to put this on over it, and it just calms it right down.
Yep. Yeah, and you would do that with the champagne.
Oh, yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
I think so too. Again, it's the everyday girl's makeup brand for me, because first of all, amazing ingredients. Look at the packaging. I mean, this is something, now I fingerprinted it all up. That's why I was afraid to show this to you earlier. But beautiful gold packaging. Again, this is all about being inspired by romance, you know, the 20s and 30s, just, you know, the decadence, but yet it was decadence that to me was not pretentious.
Right, and
you know,
we're all using products, right? We're all using lip balms and lipsticks, and hopefully you're all going to be jumping on the shimmer stick trend. So why not have something that you feel proud to pull out of your bag, you feel proud to have on your sink? It's that little love note that you either give to yourself or you give to a girlfriend. You know, we all are so busy. These are these little moments, and again, that is the spirit of Anthropologie. I think that's why
the little moments.
Yeah, so many people love the store so much.
And it's also one thing that Anthropologie does amazingly, and has since I started shopping there in my 20s to now being 43, is it's about feeling feminine. I mean, it really is the epitome of femininity in all forms, whether it's picking up this amazing little black dress that will have a unique touch to it that you wouldn't find in a major department store because it's anthro. There's an esprit de corps to Anthropologie, or again, a beauty product that for me is all about just bringing out my natural beauty as opposed to concealing it, trying to change it, make me something that I'm not. And that's why I love to celebrate this whole brand of Albeit. And again, user-friendly too. I mean, thank you for that. You know, I don't need to watch a tutorial on how to put on highlighter.
Right, yeah. And it's, as you say that, I'm thinking about my boss, who's our CEO, and he always says, you know, we look at all these reports and, you know, you can get lost in the numbers. And then he reminds us, he said, you know what I really care about, Catherine? I care about heart share. That's what I want. I wish we could measure heart share, because that's what Anthropologie really is about, is finding ways to connect with the customer and helping her have a more beautiful life. And so exactly why Albeit was brought to fruition, and so exciting to have it here.
I know, and that's why QVC, we're all about heart share. You know, we love to tell our friends and our sisters and our coworkers, oh my gosh, about amazing finds and products. And around here for years, it's been amazing finds. We'd see clothes on all the girls, and then it would be these little beauty products sitting in our bags and on the desk. Well, that's not from QVC. No, but it's from Anthropologie, who we all love because it was born out of this area, the Philadelphia area, and now we get to share it with the rest of the world. So let me just tell you, 500 of these sold. The champagne, my most popular, but also my most limited. This is $4 less than what you'd find online, and I urge you, you can Google any of these products right now, and you will see that these prices will cost you more on Anthropologie. So a great way to try the Albeit brand, and remember, you always have 30 days here at QVC to try something. If it doesn't work out for you, you return it, no questions asked. If you have a Q card, use that for your purchase of the Shimmer, and you'll get 3 easy payments to break that up as well. 8297-325 is your item number. But I want to go back to Europe, where we fell in love with the eau de parfum earlier. We fell in love 2 different kinds of ways, in a kind of forbidden, sexy way when we traveled to Paris, or finding our real true love when we held hands on our walk in London.
I hope all women get to have both, right?
I think we deserve both.
And if you don't, you can buy it.
You can buy an experience and get lost in the stories. So earlier we had the eau de parfum and the purse spray. Maybe you weren't ready to commit to the eau de parfum because you've never tried this before. We get that. So how about we give you the purse spray and then a hand cream, a great way to layer this scent, a great collection to have on the go when you travel, to keep at work, to keep in your gym bag or your handbag. Both products you can get for $30. The hand cream alone at Anthropologie is $20. The purse spray at Anthropologie is $18. So you can do the math. Again, we have the lower price here. The same 2 choices, London and Paris. And I know we didn't get to really talk. We talked a lot about the gift package, or the packaging on this, which is amazing. But I'd love to dive deeper a little bit more into these scents. Let's start off with the London, where we left off last time.
We spent too much time in Paris, so we have to go to London. So this story is, as you mentioned, she knew he was forever. I hear from customers that this is an incredibly popular gift for brides and bridesmaids. What a sweet, sweet present to give this to all of your bridesmaids. And again, I know we're gonna talk about the notes, I promise,